Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louder, and welcome back to Café Enchanté. We are here with fucking Rindo in his car still because he can't stop talking, and we're about to learn about his hobbies and his preferences and everything like that because he didn't tell us anything in the past like 20 minutes. So here we go. Okay. Oh, his height and his hobbies. What foods he likes and doesn't like, even things he wasn't good at. We chatted while enjoying the scenery at night. I had one last question before we headed back, because of course they won't tell us what he likes or dislikes or anything. Like, come on, where's the fan service for the people who actually like him, you know? Alright, so about your family, do you have any siblings, Mr. Rindo? Oh. Mr. Rindo?
ごめん。横にいた車が強引に車線変更してきたから。兄弟はそうだね。妹が一人かな。
Who's your sister? Oh, a little sister. That's so nice. I'm an only child, so I've always dreamed of that. Do you get along well with her?
どうかな。生意気な子だったけど、仲は良かったと思うよ。
Is she dead? Mr. Rindo's smile was soft and gentle. He must really care about his sister. But, Mr. Rindo, you've been coming to Enchanté every day, even on days off when you're not on duty, right? Do you ever make time for your sister or go back to your family?
会いたいとは思ってるんだけどね。僕も忙しいから時間が取れなくて。
Bruh, go see your family.
でもそうだな。今度大きな休みが取れたら久しぶりに顔を出しに行くよ。
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Oh God. Jesus, he's driving so fast. As I agree with him, the car had finished getting off the Shuto highway and drove back down toward the regular streets. Ooh, nighttime Enchanté. Later on, it was 10 p.m. After Mr. Rindo dropped me off, I took a bath and got ready for bed. It felt a little early, but this was truly a healthy bedtime. Wow, what a luxury to be able to sleep before the day changes. Wait, if I accept this as a luxury, my sleep schedule will keep getting messed up. I feel like it'll take a little more time to get used to living like this. I'm glad I was able to get to learn about Mr. Rindo. I always felt like he was so mysterious. He's a few years ahead of me, too. A few years? Is she 30? What's going on? I'm sure there are a lot of ways I'll be able to look to him for help. See, even my body wants to say I want to look out for him. I don't know why she said a few years if the high schoolers think that she's close. I don't know. The applications I submitted were accepted, granting all of the certifications I needed. After updating the equipment in the cafe, I could begin preparing the grand reopening. Even if the place was just for non-humans, without normal guests ever stopping by, but for Enchanté to come into its own as a legitimate, fully fledged cafe. There was an obstacle I had to overcome no matter what. Yes, and that obstacle is...
まずなんだこれ
Really? It's that bad?
お前自分で味見してから人に渡せよ嫌がらせで泥水飲まされたのかと思ったぜ
How do you fuck up that badly, Kotone? Did you serve him, like, water with the grounds? I'd never do that to you! There it was, festering in the cup Ignis had just laid to rest on the table. That dark brown liquid remained, cooling off in its ceramic vessel. The time was 3 in the afternoon. It was generally a time when people would have had snacks and take a break from their usual routine. Ugh, I really thought I made a decent coffee this time around. Now that I had gotten new equipment for the cafe, I'm getting feedback from the regulars as to better understand the art of the perfect cup of coffee, a staple item on Enchanté's menu. Results continued to be disappointing.
俺はコーヒーなんざそもそも飲まねえし、味も大して分かっちゃいねえが、それでもこれだけは言えるぜ。これは失格だろ。マジでまずい。
No! You don't have to rub it in. Hanging my head, I kept fielding feedback from everyone who was gathered around. First, Kanas.
我も味を批評できるほどコーヒーに詳しいわけではないが、ソーアン殿が入れてくれたものとは違うというのは明確にわかるな。すまない。断じて比較するつもりはないのだが、基準があの味になってしまっていてな。
No, don't worry. I really wanted to get everyone's honest opinion about it by having this tasting. Next, Mr. Rindo.
なんて言えばいいんだろう。全部コーヒー風ではあるんだけど、コーヒーとは違うというか、味も匂いもぼやっとしてるね。
Girl, how did you mess this up? It measured the temperatures and everything, just like the manual said.
となるとやっぱり経験不足かな。初めは誰でもこんなものだと思うし、気にしすぎないようにね。
Thanks. I'll get more acquainted with the process. And of course, you'll...
私もカヌス同様に正しいコーヒーに関しての定義を習得していないので、是非を判断するのは難しいのですが、ソーアンのものに比べるとやや酸味が強いように感じます。
Oh, very technical. It's too acidic, huh? After hearing Il's comment, I flipped through the manual littered with my notes. Common mistakes of beginner baristas. Overgrinding coffee beans can greatly alter flavor depending on the brewing method.
それだな。お前気合い入れてすっげえガリゴリ削ってたし。
I didn't know that either. Like, you can't grind them too much? I don't know. I guess being a little too enthusiastic isn't always the best thing for you. Although most of them didn't say it explicitly. The overall consensus of my brew of coffee was that it wasn't great. I was aware that the path to the perfect cup was a long one, and I knew I wasn't going to get it right from the beginning. All of a sudden, I'm starting to understand just how much goes into the cups of coffee I order from my favorite coffee shops. With the bitter taste of failure on my lips, I await the critique from one final person. Mozier, eyes closed, sips with elegance. I better brace myself for something harsh. Get ready for it. Mozier?
ん？あ、ごめん。何の話だっけ？
My legs buckle as his underwhelming response lingers. I want to know what he thinks. You were the most excited for this. We're taste testing the coffee.
ああ、ごめん。ちょっと考え事をしてて。
About what?
ああ、魔界の様子についてね。派手にやらかす幹部を部下に持つと、魔王様も苦労しちゃってさ。
I decided it was best not to pursue the matter further. Okay, well, let's get back to the point. What did you think of the coffee I made? How did it taste to you?
ああ、その話。普通に美味しいよ。
Bruh, your mouth, it's broken. Huh?
お前、いくらなんでも適当すぎんだろ。
Yeah, I'm asking for your opinion. You don't need to protect me. Just tell me what you think.
ねえ。本当に美味しいと思ってるんだけ
It's
ど。
because he's from the demon world. He likes burnt tastes. I don't know. Freaking Thomas is probably from the demon world, liking burnt foods.
むしろ、もう一杯欲しいな。おかわりってもらえるの？
Huh? Wait, really? It's that good? His unexpected affirmation of my brew caused me an unhealthy amount of confusion. Or a healthy amount, not an unhealthy amount.
ミシェルは本当にコーヒーが好きだよね。ソアンさんの時も思ったけど、時間があればずっとコーヒー飲んでたし。
ミシェルの場合は度が過ぎているとたまに思うが。
Really? He drinks that much? Right, he's always buying coffee when he's out. He brings it here to drink. Have you seen him making coffee himself before, too? Even though we've only just met, I already associate Mozier with coffee. As everyone talks about their own tastes, Mozier suddenly crosses his arms. Huh? He was looking at me for some reason.
そうだね。俺も結構長生きしていろいろなものを口にしてきたけど。
Oh my god, it's because he's so old. You know how like you get older and your taste buds die off? It's his taste buds are gone.
その中でもコーヒーは世界で一番好きだから。
When he spoke, his face, it looked so soft, so kind. Anyone could become enamored staring at a face like that. His taste buds. Oh no. I wasn't sure if Mozier's critique was sparing my feelings or if it was a real opinion. With the truth shrouded in mystery, my training would continue. A short time after, I left for more supplies. I think I got too many things. My hands got tired, and I set the tote bag I'd been carrying down near the curb. It held ingredients for everyone's meals. I had coffee too, since I ran out of it after the taste test earlier. There was a lot. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to use so much, even if I needed the extra practice. I would have brought another tote bag if I knew this would happen. Complaining won't get me anywhere, I thought, and I was preparing to keep going when...
なあ、いたことね。買い出しに行くなら俺に声かけてくれればよかったのに。
Huh? Oh, that voice. I was being called by a very familiar voice. I turned around smiling and saw him. Oh! Oh my god, you look so good!
俺から誘うべきだったかな。
Oh my god, he looks great! Do you like his outfit or what? I love his outfit. That's so nice. I like the hoodie and sweater combo. What?
誰とか言わないでね。魔王様、悲しみのあまり洪水とか起こしちゃうぞ。
Your hair's so weird, Mozier, but it's fine. The black robe, nowhere to be seen. He had no horns growing out of his head. I like his sweater. I would totally wear this outfit. Like, let's be honest. He just had on regular clothes like any shop in town would sell. But that face and that calm voice were most definitely. Mozier?
はいはい、ご名答。ミシェル・アレックス。お姫様のお供をすべく参上いたしました。
Yo, this is the best. I'm so happy. His elegant bow is a bit of an exaggeration. Satisfied with the surprised look on my face, he lifts his head up and... He laughed just like a child who executed a prank perfectly. It seemed that Mozier came to get me while I was on my way back from my shopping. He lifts up my tote bag with ease. It was heavy. He walks with me, humming to himself. My eyes are drawn to the side of his face. It's not a dream. This is really happening.
そんなに見つめてもぴょこっと角は生えてこないよ。
That's not what I'm doing. Mozier, why do you look like this?
見ての通り人間に擬態してるだけだけど。
You can do that?
そりゃまあチートが売りの魔王様ですので。
Well, couldn't you have gone out like that all this time without casting that magic from before?
今日は気まぐれで着替えただけ。やっぱり慣れてるあっちの方が体も軽いしね。
In my opinion, the Demon King clothes seem much heavier though. And also, the change in his nails and horns seem to be from magic, but his clothes look real. In fact, it seems like they were things Grandpa might have bought for him in the past.
でも懐かしいな。ソーアンともこの姿で一緒に買い物してたっけ？
See, I'm so confused. Like, is he Grandpa's lover? Is Rindo Grandpa's lover? Are all of them Like, Grandpa's, like, I don't know. You went with Grandpa?
とは言ってもほとんどが自由気ままに回る散歩みたいなものだったけど、具体的にはコーヒー専門店とか知り合いが働いてる店とか。
It all comes back to coffee again, huh? Mozier, he really does love coffee. As for the people you went to see, were they acquaintances of Grandpa's?
いや、どっちかっていうと俺側かな。駅とか商店街にいる人外の様子をたまに見に行ってたんだよ。
Huh. Wait, did I just hear you casually use non-human in a sentence?
琴音は毎回いいリアクションしてくれるから見てて飽きないな。とはいえ俺たちだってこの街にうまく溶け込んでるし、そこまで驚くことじゃなくない？
Well, yeah, but I thought it was special in your case because of the gate in Enchanté.
ああ、そこの認識が違うのか。一応ゲート以外にも異界同士で行き来する方法はあるんだよ。それで人間界に来ちゃったり帰化した人外がその辺りにちらほらいたりするんだ。
This is the first time I've heard of this. What other ways are there?
ややこしい事情があるし説明すると長くなりそうなんだよね。この辺りの説明はおいおいってことで。
Right. I mean, I think it's worth talking about now.
まあまあいいじゃない。せっかく新鮮なシチュエーションで君と歩いてるんだし、難しい話は後回しにしてのんびり喋りながら帰ろうよ。
He's right. All things considered, it's probably not a good idea to be talking about it outside.
ところでどう？俺の私服似合う？
Oh, yeah, they suit you nicely. I'm pretty surprised. He stood out in more ways than one. It seemed like Mozier hadn't noticed the fact that he was getting looks from other women around us.
あ、本当？よかった。やっぱり普通の人間にお墨付きもらえると安心するね。うちのメンツってセンスが微妙だったり、服に対する価値観がずれてるから、感想をもらっても当てにならないからさ。
According to Mozier, clothes are a problem in particular for non-humans here. If they aren't careful about keeping up with the current fashion, they risk standing out even more than they already do. So he says he does it to be safe. I can see how living for so long could be a bit of a nuisance at times.
おっと、年寄り扱いはやめてほしいな。俺はまだまだ現役ですよ。
Saying things like that make you an old man.
ほうほう。君も言うようになったじゃない。なら年寄りらしく、君をお子様扱いしちゃおうかな。
Huh?
おんぶと肩車、どっちがお好み？
His eyes were serious. I take it all back. The Master Demon King is very young.
わかればよろしい。よしよし、いい子いい子。
He pats my head with his open hand, as if to tease me. Stop it! I'm not a little kid! We walked leisurely up the road to Enchanté, teasing each other the whole way back. Oh. We get back to Enchanté right as the sun was setting. The atmosphere inside had changed completely. Silence replaced the energy from earlier. Canis and Ignis mentioned they had things to attend to and returned to their worlds. Mr. Rindo went back to work at GPM. Mr. Rindo went back to work at the GPM. He said he got a call after the tasting and had to work late. Il is probably playing automate games like usual in his room. It was just Mozier and I in this lonely cafe.
そうそう。
Oh, and
豆
you
を引く
changed
ときは
back.
入れる直前に必要な量だけ。
And we're gonna stop to the sound of grinding coffee. I don't know. I mean, we learned that Mozier doesn't have taste buds anymore. And we learned that, I mean, that must be really lonely for him to have lived for like tens of thousands of years. Because then it's just like, oh, all your loved ones always die. And you're just like, oh. And like, everyone else is so much younger than him. He's literally 10 years older than frickin' Canis, right? So, or 10 times older than Canis. So, I don't know. He must have lived a very lonely life. It's so sad. Well, next episode, we will learn how to make coffee from Mozier.